Now it's my privilege to introduce you to tonight's student commencement speaker. Larissa Louissant is a campus rock star who has blossomed from a shy, studious young woman to one of the pivotal student leaders involved in many engagement aspects of this college, all while maintaining a 4.0 grade point average. For those of you who are watching, that GPA means straight A's. I know you will be as impressed as I am by Larissa's story. Please join me in listening to this year's student speaker, Larissa Louissant.
Hello, faculty, staff, administration, friends and family, and my fellow students in the class of 2020. Congratulations, this is the moment we have been working towards. For all of us, the journey to this moment has been different. Some of us may have taken time away from pursuing our education. Maybe we have switched programs or taken a few extra semesters to reach this point. But as Maya Angelou once said, all great achievements require time. This is an incredible achievement, and every single one of us should be proud of the work we have put in and the dedication we have exhibited to get here. My journey did not start immediately after high school. I graduated high school in 2017, and my vision was to be the first in my family to attend a 4-year university. That was my plan A, but like some things in life, things do not always go according to plan. I had been fascinated with law since a young age and wanted to be a lawyer. In addition, I had been bullied for many years throughout school, and I was motivated, knowing how I had been treated, to address the loopholes and parts of the legal system that are not working. I applied to various legal studies and pre-law programs at 4-year schools and was accepted to most, but later discovered it was not financially feasible for me to attend any of them. Just when I thought I would have to take a full gap year and reevaluate if I could ever go to college, I found North Shore Community College's website and its paralegal program. I felt it was the perfect school for me, affordable, with a program I have an interest in, and a short drive away from my house. I knew I did not have to give up on my dream. I decided to apply and was accepted to start in the spring semester. My first 2 semesters I kept to myself and solely did my schoolwork. I had always been really shy and studious, so it was easy to concentrate on my studies. I did observe the student activities going on around me and thought maybe one day I would get involved. My TRIO advisor was also the advisor to Multicultural Society, and she encouraged me to join, which I did. In the spring of 2019, things started to change. I was feeling more comfortable and felt that going to class was not enough and that something was missing. I can't explain what compelled me to do what came next, but I'm thankful it happened. I got an email from Student Engagement looking for students to run for the Student Government Association, and I thought, what's the worst that could happen? I had never seen myself as a leader, but I ran for Vice President of Culture and Inclusion for the Student Government Association, Vice President for the Multicultural Society, and Vice President of Leadership for Phi Theta Kappa. Somehow I won them all. I viewed all these roles as opportunities to learn. I participated, I observed the leadership of others, I attended a day-long leadership training with the Sigma Alpha Pi Honor Society, and I applied what I learned. Then I asked myself, why stop here? This moment was an epiphany to me that I actually enjoy being a leader. This led me to later becoming the president of the Multicultural Society, president for Phi Theta Kappa, and taking on the added responsibility as chief of staff for the Student Government Association. At times it was a lot to juggle, but the atmosphere in these groups was so welcoming, and I enjoyed learning to plan, to have order, while planning to be considerate of the plans and commitments of others. Along my journey, there have been many people and programs to be thankful for. I got involved with TRIO on day 1. Without getting to be a part of TRIO and without my advisor Tita, I would have never gotten to learn the joy of making candy apples for Applefest, or know how to correctly fill out the dreaded FAFSA, or have the slightest clue how to begin the transfer process. Being a part of Phi Theta Kappa, the Student Government Association, and the Multicultural Society gave me the opportunity to learn to lead, gain confidence, and finally the ability to look at myself and say that I am a leader. I want to thank Dr. Fred Altieri, Amanda Dooling, and Jacob Rockwell for being some of the best club advisors a student could ever ask for, and for personally helping me develop into the leader I am today by always being encouraging and supportive. I also want to thank my family and friends for supporting me to achieve more, cheering me on when I succeeded, and being proud in times I haven't. To the professors I've had, I want to thank you for pushing all of us students to succeed when maybe we did not think we could. Special shout out to Professor David Stasio, whose constant belief in me and encouragement has helped me thrive. To the staff who have helped us along the way and helped us see our full potential, thank you. I specifically want to thank Ann Tabbitt and Student Engagement for always being someone who believed in me and went above and beyond to make me feel supported. And thank you to the administration for making decisions with the best interest of us students in mind. I can truly say that this college community has some of the kindest people I have ever met. North Shore Community College has given so much to me. North Shore gave me hope in a time of my life where I thought my dream was just that, a dream, something that can never be a reality. These past 5 semesters have given me confidence, support, and opportunity, all of which have led me to lit the fire inside of me to be the best version of myself. The values of this institution resonate so strongly with me. To encourage students to strive for success by obtaining a quality education while providing them with access to an inclusive and diverse community is truly amazing. As I got closer to graduating, I realized I was being asked the same question: what's next? Hearing that question made me realize that this moment right now is incredibly bittersweet. But as a wise poet once said, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? That poet was Winnie the Pooh, but it's still true. Saying goodbye to North Shore is incredibly difficult. But that's a part of life. We have to say goodbye and move on to the next chapter. So to answer the question of what's next, this fall I will be attending Suffolk University to major in law, to work on getting my bachelor's degree, and then eventually go to law school. If you told me a year ago that I would be here right now giving this speech, I would have thought you confused me for someone else. I came here shy and doubting my ability to excel in any area outside of the classroom. But I am leaving here extroverted and confident that I can do anything I set my mind to. All of us students have our own stories of success and growth, and today is the time to celebrate us. Congratulations to North Shore Community College's class of 2020. I know whatever we all do next will be extraordinary.